The 23rd of February 1950, and the towns of Bolton and Burnley are out in their thousands. Smiling, clapping, cheering. This is not a concert or a football match, but general election day. Turnout nationally was 84%, the highest on record. Politics had never been so popular, an era when 4 million people were members of a political party and almost 9 in 10 adults turned out to vote. The contrast today couldn't be more stark. The days when Burnley Public Library and other buildings like it would be packed full of people just to hear a politician speak are rare. At the last general election, turnout dropped below 50% in parts of the northwest, and when it comes to party membership, well, less than 1% of the British population is now a card-carrying member of a political party. By far and away the biggest problem is among young people. In 2010, just 1 in 4 18 to 24-year-olds bothered to vote. When asked in a recent survey, just 31% said they had any interest in politics. And when it comes to the next general election, just 12% of young people say they intend to vote.
The Northwest, disappointingly, is bad when it comes to low student and youth registration. The big university towns, Manchester, Liverpool, moving up to Carlisle, it's looking pretty bad.
Here in Moss Side, it's as bad as it gets.
And none of you know who your MP is?
I do.
There's one person here knows their MP.
I know who she is, yeah.
Who's she?
It's a woman.
These 18 to 24-year-olds live in the Manchester Central constituency, home to the lowest turnout in British history, 18% at the 2012 by-election. Young people here are half as likely to vote as their parents, and they told us why.
When I look at MPs, it's like they've never walked a mile in my shoes. They don't know my life. They make decisions about cuts and policies, and they're talking about my life, but they've never lived it.
I've just never done it. It didn't make a difference to me anyway. We're voting, but what are we voting for? Because I don't actually know. That's why I've never done it until last year.
So you voted for the first time last year?
Only because my mum made me.
I don't think I'll vote either because a lot of people have been voting until changes happen, and maybe we might vote.
Until they come into the community to speak to people like us to find out what our lives are like, then that's when people, especially young people, will engage.
When you watch politicians debate in Parliament, Prime Minister's Question Time, you can see you all laughing there.
Yeah, like kids in there. That's what they do, yeah. Oh gosh, they're just childish in there. Just makes you look at it and think, if you're a young person watching it, you just think that's what they're doing every day.
Faith in politicians, like turnout, is at an all-time low. So low that some suggest you shouldn't vote at all.
Ordinary people standing together can confront authority.
Comedian Russell Brand believes not voting is the only way to get real change.
I'm telling them to direct their energy in a focused manner, in a way that will truly make a difference. Voting does not make a difference. You are not represented.
We put that to 2 of the Northwest's youngest politicians. In 2011, Liverpool's Jake Morrison became the youngest councillor in Britain at the age of 18. Now 22, he's quitting politics.
When I first was elected in 2011, I was full of passion and energy and enthusiasm for campaigns and for making a difference. But I've burnt out. I've been in an environment where change is not encouraged. Making a difference to your community is not really what the job's about. Young people have this fresh view on the world, and they don't want to be consumed by old men in suits, middle-class men in suits. Party politics is broken, and I don't want to be part of that.
Sean Anstey disagrees. He runs Tory-controlled Trafford. At 26, he's the youngest council leader in the country and still believes firmly in the power of polling day.
People often like to moan about things that are happening, and politics is the way that is going to change.
Yes, yes, yes!
If you look at the Scottish referendum campaign, the turnout in Scotland was because there was something at the end of it, at the end of that question, that was going to mean something to people. So if we all do that collectively, then there will be, I think, significant change.
But getting young people to believe in that change is proving ever harder. Organisations like Salford Youth Council and Bite the Ballot believe young people do care about politics, but getting them to vote in the numbers and with the enthusiasm of past generations appears an almost impossible task. Daniel Hewitt, ITV News.